Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are in for a treat today because we are zooming in right below the Wadsworth Chamber office to Uniquely Handmade for You. And we're with the owners, Dave and Daneen Kreuzer. So good morning, Dave and Daneen.
Good morning.
I like it. Yeah. Okay. Well, you have really just brought a whole new level to downtown Wadsworth. And I know when I try to find a parking spot in the front, if I'm just going to run in to the chamber office, you have brought so much buzz and people coming, foot traffic, everything. So tell us about Uniquely Handmade for You.
Oh, I get to do it. Okay. Well, Uniquely Handmade for You, we have 6 rooms to shop in and 110 local artists and makers who hand make everything in our store. So everything that we carry was made by somebody from Northeast Ohio. And we have everything from chocolate covered potato chips to steampunk lamps. We have woodworking, glass blowing, embroidery, paintings, jewelry, you name it, we have it.
So we can be a one-stop shop. We have everything from your cards. We can put a gift basket together. We have gift bags that are available. So in and out.
And a 4.5-month-old golden retriever puppy named Ziggy.
Who's amazing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now, what is so unique about Uniquely Handmade for You?
Well, like we said before, everything is handmade. We have 110 small businesses under one roof. So everybody that shops here is helping to support local and helping to support local families.
The other aspect of it is almost every single one of our artists will do custom orders. So if there is something that you see that you wanted customized or something that you like, but you want it a little different or in a different color or whatever, our artists can do that.
You know what? That truly is unique because if you go in and you see something and you think, well, that really doesn't work with what I'm thinking, where I want to put it or who I want to give it to. So you can just talk to you and both of you and figure out what else you can do with it.
Yep.
Oh, I like that. Now, I have to tell you, I know a little bit of exciting news about Uniquely Handmade for You, and it's you're coming up on your 1-year ribbon cutting ceremony, which I happen to be part of, so it holds a special place in my heart. So tell us about what you're going to do to celebrate June 1st.
Well, on June 1st, it's actually our 1-year anniversary. Our ribbon cutting was actually July 1st.
Oh my gosh, like I didn't know that. I'm sorry. That's right, because you did it during First Friday. And we were excited to do it because it was like there was so much going on and you had a bajillion people at the ribbon cutting.
Right.
So tell us about June 1st and I'll be quiet.
Well, June 1st, we're going to is the 1 year that we opened up our doors. So on June 2nd, which is a First Friday, we figured we would just continue the tradition. We're going to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. We have some catered items from a culinary student who actually works at one of the local restaurants around here who is going to be catering some food. We have some pretzel bites, some chicken and some pigs in a blanket. We have water that's being provided from one of our companies that we kind of partner up with, Crafters Wholesale Supply, that will be supplying the water. And we have Michael with Michael's Confections coming to roast the peanuts, cashews, and almonds again. And we have a face painter, and we're just going to have fun and thank everybody for all the love and support they've given us.
And also, we will also be featured on in studio on New Day Cleveland on May 30th, and we'll be telling everybody about it there as well.
Oh boy, you've got some fun things planned. Yes. And I want to know what your hours are.
We are closed on Monday and Tuesday. We are open Wednesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. But starting in June, when the farmer's market is open, we'll actually be open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Sundays is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Now, I wanted to ask you, how did you come up with this idea for Uniquely Handmade for You?
I was in another shop selling my items, and we both came from medical background. And it was just time after a very, very long career in the healthcare to do something else that was a little less stressful. And since I do the embroidery and everything, and like I said, we had been in other shops, we had been doing shows and stuff like that, we decided to take a gamble and open this up.
Boy, and it has been successful from day one, truly. If someone would like to see if you would accept their things to be sold at Uniquely Handmade, how do you do that?
They can either go to our website and fill out a form, or they can feel free to call, make an appointment, or just stop in. I just ask that they bring some of their items with them, because I do like to check everything over. And then if we have the category that is open in the items that they make, because we try not to have too much of the same type items, and we're a good fit for each other, then we welcome them into our family.
Oh, that is so nice because it makes you feel good when you go in to know that you've juried everything.
Yes.
You know, that you have thought it over and that it works for your shop, and that's terrific because you could just spend thousands of dollars in Uniquely Handmade for You. And you've been such a great community partner as well. So what do you have coming up for the summer that's different?
For the summer,
Yeah.
Well,
Because
each group-
usually oh, I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
usually you do something with the downtown area and
definitely.
to pull people together, and that is terrific.
Right. Well, we have the Downtown Wadsworth Merchants Coalition, and I know they're working on a June chalk thing going on. I know
Okay.
Memorial Day weekend, they're planning on having a sidewalk sale. So the merchants always get together and, really try to come up with the ideas. Rhonda, who owns Opal Dragon, is wonderful at that. I have to give her all the credit for that because, I try to plan things in advance, but I'm always running behind.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And for each first Friday, every single first Friday, we have something unique going on. We have different artists that will be in our store live and in person, doing what they do, customizing things or making things or whatever, right there in the shop during the first Friday. And we also very often have a free raffle basket on first Fridays as well. And so it's always something.
Yeah. Well, truly have came into Wadsworth and just engaged in the community, and it's been terrific. And you've created a great buzz. You know, people are talking about, oh, I stopped at Uniquely Handmade and this is what I bought and things like that. And in fact, yesterday there were a couple ladies having lunch downstairs at Unwind, and I heard them say, as soon as we're done, we're going to go into Uniquely Handmade for You. And I thought that was terrific. So a great way to support each other too in businesses. So we
Well,
appreciate it.
Wadsworth is a very easy community to do that in. I mean, from all the shop owners to all the people that live here to all of our customers and what have you. I mean, everybody is just so nice, welcoming. I mean, we really could not have picked a better community to open up in.
Oh, that's so nice. And I know that one day I was at Perfect Match Decor, and they were telling me how you had bought so much things in there to display in your business,
Yep.
hutches and shelving and things like that. And I thought, how wonderful, because it's so easy to order on Amazon or right next door or to your community. And so the fact that you have really partnered with other businesses is extremely impressive to me. And
I
I'm
think
sure
we got about a dozen, I think we got about a dozen items from Perfect Match Decor while we were planning our opening.
Well,
yeah,
and that's the thing about down here. All the shop owners, everybody supports each other. We all help each other. We can go to each other, ask questions. I try to buy from them as often as possible. It's just, that's how it is down here.
and isn't that wonderful? And the last thing that I want to throw out there is the fact that when we did the Shop Local program, Come Home for the Holidays, Daneen and Dave asked every one of the artisans to donate something to our Shop Local program, and every one of them did. And so that was just amazing. And what they donated was just amazing. So there's so many partnerships with Uniquely Handmade for you that I could talk about, but I think you got the idea here. So,
Well, and that will be a repeat every year for the Home for the Holidays.
oh, I love it. I love it. Well, Daneen and Dave, thank you so much for choosing Wadsworth, for opening up a stellar store that people talk about a lot, and for the open hours that you have. And especially, I remember at the holidays, you were open nonstop. I don't think the
7 days
lights
a week.
ever went off. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 days a week and to night, like 9 p.m. at night.
Yes, and you were there and decorated beautifully. So thank you for choosing Wadsworth. And thanks for being such a great community partner.
Thank you.
Thank you. We love it.
And we will see you on it'll be June 2nd.
Second.
Yes.
Second, and so we can celebrate with you. And I'll
Right.
celebrate again on July 4th weekend that we did the ribbon cutting. So thank you so very much. And of course, we'll see you soon.
All right,
Sounds
sounds good.
good.
Thank you.
Have a good day.